Morning, everybody. How y'all doing? It's a nice chilly morning in the garage slash glorified barn. Today, I thought I'd pull something out. Well, it's on the top of the stack, so that's the one I'm going with. Which is kind of good because I have tried the pouch version of this and I loved it. And I'm used up that can of pouches. I haven't had any for a few days. So I'm kind of glad this came up in the rotation for a review. This is the long cut version of Skoal Cool Spearmint. Get all the reflection off the can. Nice looking can. Like that nice kind of turquoise blue the action they got there. Anyway, I've got a pack. I bought a can of the pouch version of this out of a discount bin. I think I paid like $4 for it. Give it a try, $4, whatever. Pop one of the curiosity got the better of me. I did a review. It's back there. I'm sitting in my truck, about ready to go to work. Curiosity got the better of me. I ripped it open, popped one in my mouth. I was like, wow, these things are nice. Um, it's like spearmint flavor and had like some, you know, menthol, I believe is what it is. Touch of menthol, kind of give it that nice cooling effect. Anyway, this is the long cut version, which was a little hard to find. I had to go to a number of places before I finally stumbled across this mini mart that actually had some on the shelf. Ooh. Anyway, there's the can for dip reference. Nice metal lid. Here's the dip itself. Looks like a standard Skoal style cut. I'm starting to get used to what the various cuts look like from everybody. This one has a fair amount of moisture. Yeah, it definitely almost like it's got more moisture than the other Skoals, which would hold true because the pouches. When I tried the pouches, the lid on the pouches just had like drips of moisture on them from the pouches resting up against them. But yeah, if you like spearmint, this stuff is, yeah, I love this smell. Just a nice, cool, refreshing spearmint, like a nice stick of spearmint gum. Anyway, enough yammering. I'm going in. I'm hoping this flavor on this is actually better than the pouches because I've noticed I haven't tried that many pouches, but the ones I have tried, I've noticed in the loose version the flavor is better than it is in the pouch. For some reason, the pouches probably has to work its way through the paper. The flavor is subdued. Definitely have some moisture to it. Yeah, wiping off my fingers. Look at that. Moist snuff. And it's from Skoal. And yep, this is what I was hoping. Right off the bat. I love spearmint. And the cool spearmint is that it probably got a little bit of menthol in there. It has that cooling effect as well as a spearmint flavor. It's wasting no time with flavor. Starting to juice up. It's just a nice, refreshing flavor. And it'll probably do wonders for morning breath too. If you're out camping and a bear eats your toothpaste, pull out the spearmint. Yeah, the menthol kind of gives it a little. It's a cooling sensation, but it's kind of like a fire and ice type of thing. Menthol is an interesting substance. So, but yeah, the spearmint with the cooling effect there is just an overall fantastic flavor. I haven't tried the regular spearmint yet, but I'm hooked on this stuff. Juicing up quite nicely. Very moist. It's holding together like most Skoal products do. That's why a lot of videos and reviewers, they always recommend Skoal for a good beginner's dip. It's easy to pinch. It holds together nicely. Newbies like me, that's a good thing. Um, you're not fighting floaters all the time. It stays put. It's not incredibly moist, but it does have a moisture content to it. Skoal's just a good middle of the road product. Like I said earlier, they're kind of the Jedis of the dip world, from what I've been able to gather. They seek balance in the force. They're not too strong on this, they're not too weak on this. They just try and hit that balance, and they do a pretty good job of it. Yeah, this stuff the flavor's coming through better than it was the pouches. I like that. I figured that was probably going to be the case, and that is. My entire mouth is just spearminty goodness right now. It's like I got a piece of spearmint gum in my mouth with a touch of nicotine. I don't know how much nicotine this has in it. Probably not a lot. But first thing in the morning, I'm feeling a little bit. So it's not horrible, but it's just a little in the morning, pick you up. But anyway, if you have not tried Skoal's Cool Spearmint, and you like spearmint and you like menthol, give it a shot. If you don't like spearmint and you don't like menthol, don't waste your time. Don't waste your money. Ran across a new website. I know YouTube doesn't like us naming websites and stuff, but it is a site straight from a manufacturer. Straight from the U.S. Smokeless Company, to where one can acquire rolls of dip. Price varies depending on state. You log in using the same login you use for the Copenhagen Skoal Husky site, Red Seal, those guys. Those are the 4 brands represented under the U.S. Smokeless. I won't mention the website, but if you dip direct from the can, you'll like it. Dip direct from the can. Dip direct. You'll like it. I'm thinking about doing a test order because it appears that they ship to Oregon. The other website, the northern one, no shipping to Oregon due to regulatory restrictions. First time I found their site, there's some stuff. Oh, I can get this and this and this. I can't find it anywhere. Put a bunch of stuff in my cart. Went to check out. Got a pop-up. Due to regulatory requirements, we are unable to ship to your certain items in the cart to your state. Please hit refresh to update your cart and remove the said items. I hit refresh. The entire cart disappeared. They won't ship to Oregon. So much for that idea. This, I went through all their frequently asked questions, shipping policies. It looks like they do, because they probably pay the taxes. But caveat is you got to buy a roll. You can't buy single cans. You got to buy a whole roll. But I broke down the math, and buying a roll on some of the products I've been trying to find and ones I wouldn't mind stocking up on, the price is pretty darn good. Some of it is about break even for the premium stuff, for what I'd pay local. But the bargain stuff and the mid-range stuff, I'm saving $3.80 per can if I were to buy that. So I'm thinking next paycheck, and it's free shipping if you buy 2 or more rolls. And if you subscribe to have it shipped to you on a regular basis, they give you a 15% discount. So I'm going to order myself a couple of rolls of stuff I've been having a hard time finding here that I really like, so I can have some on hand. So next paycheck, when I get my tobacco allowance, I have a separate bank account. Every time my direct deposit goes in, I have $100 siphons off to one account. And that's my tobacco fishing supplies account. I let it build up for a few paychecks, and then I go, woohoo, have some fun. It's just my spending money account. Otherwise, that way I don't get excited and start robbing the main account, and the wife gets upset because use some money she was going to buy groceries with. Who needs food when you got to buy dip, stuff like that. Anyway, I'm going to do an experiment and see if they actually do ship to my state. If they do, that's going to be a game changer for sure. Like I said, the only setback is you got to buy a roll, which for half the stuff on their site, I don't care. Buy a roll, vacuum seal them, throw them in the freezer, pull them out as you need them. Easy peasy, no problem. So anyway, like I said, if you dip direct, check out that site. Pricing varies by state. I was looking on the Reddit post one of the guys put, or talking about it, and they were quoting different prices depending on where in the country you were. So they do adjust the pricing depending on taxes in your state. So, which is kind of cool. It already does the math for you. You know what you're paying up front. And it's free shipping if you buy 2 rolls or more, which is pretty cool. So, Skoal Spearmint. Cool Spearmint. I am feeling the nicotine now. It's definitely, this does have nicotine. This is my first dip of the morning, so I'm probably feeling it a little heavier than I normally would. But it does have some nicotine. I am feeling it, which is nice. Nice little morning. But if you like spearmint, you like menthol, this is a wonderful. I wish more companies would make spearmint flavored dip. I really do. I just like spearmint. And I'm really glad that the flavor on this is actually stronger than the pouches, which I figured it would be, and it is. Cuts nice, holds together, even me hitting there yammering around for 10 minutes. I finally had a little floater kick over the molar because of my talking. But it juices up nicely. Wonderful flavor if you like spearmint and menthol, which this is a wonderful blend of the two, I believe. So, anyway, Skoal, cool spearmint, Mikey. I don't like it. I love it. This will be one of the first rolls I buy from that site as a test to see if I can get. Because this is hard to find in my area. So, anyway, this is Mikey. This has been Skoal, long cut, cool spearmint. Mikey loves it. Mikey's going to buy more. It's part of my regular rotation. And I'm glad that I got to this can because I ran out of pouches about 5 days ago. Y'all have a good one. Take care. God bless. Remember to vote. Go to church. Don't do drugs except for nicotine and caffeine. And, help old ladies cross the street. Be kind to your elders. Call your mom. She loves you. She misses you. You won't know how much you miss your mom until she's gone. I lost my mom a few years ago. Yes, I miss her. Y'all take care. Bye.